I have had multiple experience with racism, and I believe it is something that nobody should have to go through, and everybody should be treated equally.
Putting someone down and making them feel bad based on like where they come from and the belief that some races can do or deserve better than others.
Judging someone on such a small part of them, whether it be the way they look or what they believe in.
Like discriminating against someone because of their heritage or race or where they come from.
Racism means judging people based off of where they come from and how they look in negative ways.
To me, unnecessary hate for nothing but power.
To me, I think people are scared of what is different from them. They're not so used to change.
Being offensive because someone has like different skin tone.
It means that you're afraid of being different and want so badly not to be different that you'll pick on people that are different.
To me, racism is the mistreatment of people who are of a different race. It can be in a personal interaction or systemically.
We've experienced racism in many forms, such as comments and online racism. This elder who has has had a traumatic lifestyle with intergenerational trauma and residential schools and things like that. He was telling his brave story coming together on Zoom, and there was white folk in the class that were having side conversations and that were laughing and not paying attention on their phones, and it actually, at the end of it, even the elder sang a song for us with his drums, so he kind of gave us that, he gave us like a prayer and things like that, and it was just, the white folk didn't understand what was happening, so they were laughing. Again, it's just like the ignorance of it all, like people unwanting to understand people's point of views and where they come from.
You have to be fully accepting to make sure that you are fully respectful.
We can continue to educate students and others about racism and its effects, and we can continue to talk and teach about what has happened in the past with racism and how to prevent it from happening again in the future.
Doesn't go teach Canadians like Black Canadian history and want to actually learn about all our culture and like more stuff about like Indigenous people or like Black people. Like, do your research. Like, don't come at me like all the time wanting to ask questions like, oh, I want to be educated, when really you just do your research and like learn more.
Make it so it's acceptable to learn, because there's some environments where in school especially, if you make an environment where it's right that we talk about and just people on the same board, it just makes education a lot better.
They speak up, but they don't speak over people of color. Like, they don't like speak over them like, oh, I know what to do, like I know this more. Like, they don't like white-splain you.
To be careful of what you say to someone, just in case it might make them upset or uncomfortable. Educate yourself about what's going on around you and in the world, and try and be sensitive of other people's feelings. And just
Hate cannot drive us. Hate. Only love can do that.
And to treat people respectfully and with dignity, we need to confront our privilege and work on the system changing to make it equal for everyone.
You can make sure to show everyone kindness and respect by just saying hello when you see them, and like get to know them if like they live close to you.
Getting to know the people who, like everyone around you, and not just like basing your assumptions off of stereotypes or the way they look.
If you ever see someone being mean, always go tell a safe adult and help them. Don't become the problem. We can get to know everybody before judging them.
We can learn about our differences before we make a judgment and approach people with open hearts and minds.
There is ways of a community getting together and just understanding it more.